Solar storms affect all planets in our solar system differently, depending on their magnetic fields, atmospheres, and positions relative to the Sun. Mercury lacks a significant atmosphere and has a weak magnetic field. The surface of Mercury experiences intense bombardment by charged particles, resulting in extreme surface erosion and temporary exosphere formation from sputtering of surface material. Venus has a dense atmosphere but no intrinsic magnetic field. This results in solar storms stripping away atmospheric particles. Mars has a thin atmosphere and lacks a global magnetic field. This results in significant atmospheric erosion and auroras across the entire planet. Jupiter has a strong magnetic field and extensive magnetosphere. Solar storms interact with its magnetosphere and moons. Sometimes this results in enhanced auroras and significant impacts on its radiation belts and satellites like Europa and Io on Saturn. There are visible auroras near the poles. However, it changes into plasma flow within its magnetosphere. This is due to its strong magnetic field and extensive ring system. Solar storms affect Saturn's ionosphere. Uranus has an unusual magnetic field orientation tilted significantly relative to the planet's rotation. Solar storms interact with its complex magnetosphere. This results in irregular auroras. Pluto and Neptune are so far from the Sun, effects are hard to notice. These cold planets receive little solar radiation and weather. These planets are 4.67 billion miles away. To recap, Mercury has a weak magnetic field and no atmosphere. Venus has no magnetic field and a thick CO2 atmosphere. Mars has a weak magnetic field and a thin CO2 atmosphere. Jupiter has a very strong magnetic field and a very thick gaseous atmosphere of hydrogen and helium. Uranus has a strong magnetic field and a thick atmosphere of hydrogen and helium. Neptune, a tilted magnetic field and thin atmosphere. Pluto, with little magnetic field and little atmosphere. Earth contrasts from all these planets with a strong magnetic field and a thick oxygen and nitrogen atmosphere. Earth is protected, but if a large enough solar storm heads our way, consequences could be dire. Throughout the rest of the solar system, the raging storms cast off of the Sun impact planets in major ways constantly. On our perfect planet, it is easy to forget about this concern, even to such a degree that humans have been able to build the modern interwoven electric grid that now stands. Like the house built on the sand, it is only a matter of time before a fundamental strike is made at the cord holding up the whole system. Sign up to FlareAware and receive alerts when a large geomagnetic storm is coming.